Let's make this green tea acai berry homemade soap. So I'm using frozen coconut milk instead of distilled water in my lye solution. This is 100% coconut oil soap, so I have a 20% super fat. And I'm soaping around 100 degrees. Burp that stick blender and then stick blend until light trace. 100% coconut oil soaps thicken up really quickly, so I'm going to try to work fast, and I move half of the batter into a separate bowl. Look at this beautiful orchid mica powder from Brambleberry. It's so pretty. Unfortunately, the opacity and high pH of cold processed soap will change that color, but I look forward to using that color in a clear melt and pour soap base in the future because it's so pretty. For my green, I'm using New Leaf mica powder from Nurture Handmade, which is also a beautiful mica. But like I said, cold processed soap, the color will change. My fragrance oil is a mixture of green tea and acai berry. They're two separate fragrance oils, both from Nature's Garden, that I mix together. I mix half of the fragrance into the green and half into the purple, and you can see the soap is accelerating. I think that's because it's more so because it's 100% coconut oil. The fragrance oil actually behaved really well. It was accelerating before I added the fragrance. So I'm working quickly, alternating colors, green, purple, green, purple. I have my hanger tool inside my tall skinny mold. I'm going to get this stuff in the mold as quickly as I can, give it a couple taps to flatten it out, shake it around, make sure there's no air pockets in there. And then I'm using my hanger tool to create some swirls within the bar. Give it a couple turns. You don't want to mix it together too much, but this is pretty thick, so I'm going to use my spatula to flatten out the top, clean off the edges, and tap it a couple more times for good measure. This will sit in the mold overnight, so the next day I clean it up a little bit and start cutting. As you can see, this soap went through gel phase. It heated up quite a bit, and I think that was because of the fragrance oil. It got very hot in the mold, but it's okay. It's still great bar soap. Gel phase is perfectly normal. And that's it. That's my green tea acai homemade soap.